We were trying for a baby in the summer of 2017, and we got pregnant and super excited. Ended up having a miscarriage early on, and that tore me apart. And so we found out we were pregnant with Jude. Super excited, you know, we were taking photo shoots of Jackson, like thinking of announcements. I had my first scan at 18 weeks. Things seemed fine. He was moving around, he looked great. And then I get a call a few days later from our doctor at like 9 at night. And she had some concerns about what they saw on it. She gave me a list of things that it looked like he had an enlarged stomach. He was measuring a lot smaller than he's supposed to be. There was lakes in my placenta. His femurs were shorter than they should be, and he had a single umbilical artery. Came out and told Ryan, you know, and he starts crying. He's the emotional one, and I was just kind of, you know, in shock. It's not something you ever expect to hear. So she set us up with a specialist out in Orchard Park. So we go to see him. They do like a super long scan. They're looking everything, and they pull us in a room after. He's like, stomach's fine. I'm not worried about the lakes in the placenta, but we found this, this, and this. That he was missing his vermis. It controls your motor skill, so it's really important. He said his heart's missing structures, and so this was obviously a shock to us. And you know, the first thing that he said was, when you see all of these abnormalities, you see all of these things, it's not a good sign. So that just, you know, we lost hope right there. It was just like, it shattered me. And so the first thing that he brought up was if we wanted to term the pregnancy. You know, if we were willing to term the pregnancy, we would have to act fast on getting this, and this done, because we were on a timeline. I was already 20 weeks pregnant, and we only had a few more weeks to work with. He said that it was gonna take longer for me to get in for my MRI. They wanted to do an MRI of his brain inside my stomach. That I had to wait now until 32 weeks to get that done because I didn't want to have an abortion. And if I would have had an abortion, they would have got me right in. It wasn't a question. I mean, you know, this is our baby. Like, I'm gonna be his mom. I'm gonna protect him his entire life. I don't care what his life looks like. I'm gonna love him his whole life. And I don't know whether it was him thinking that we didn't think that he was accurate on what he was saying was wrong with Jude, or what the agenda was, but he took offense to it and he was mean. You have to remember that this is your child, this is your decision. Nobody else can make it for you. You're the mother. I guess I trusted God, but not until my labor and delivery did I really understand. I just finally understood. Like, it's not about what I want. So I come down there not knowing what to expect, and so far they're like, urology's seen him, and cardiology's seen him, and this has seen him, and this has seen him. And they're like, everything seems to be okay. I'm mind blown. I just wasn't expecting it. Nothing that they had ever, nothing close to what they had predicted.